First off, we will show you this here. This is a couple little accessories for the VZ58. I had already opened these up earlier. This is the extended mag release. You can see it's got places for fingers on either side, right or left hand, ambidextrous. Just simply push with your trigger finger, and you can either knock it off or shake the gun or whatever, and the magazine will fall out. You could still use your thumb on this side like a traditional, if you wanted to, or grab it underneath, I guess. Very cool. I got something similar like this on my 12-inch, but it's a Zendel. This is a different style. Also have a bolt release, extended bolt release. Normally, when looking at the gun, bolt release is just on the bottom here. It's not really functional. You still have to pull back on the charging handle in order to release the bolt release. On this, that eliminates that. You just simply push down with your trigger finger and the bolt is released. So very cool. Really, really cool life upgrades for the VZ58. Now this is a small Picatinny section. This goes, replaces the rear sight if you'd like it to. Goes right there. You can use it for optics or a light. It's a good mounting spot if you want to mount a flashlight off to the side on the Mini. Pretty neat. Also use it on the large ones. Comes with the pin there. But what I'm really excited about, besides these two things, is this. This looks really well made. This is a billet one. Now they did have a cast one of these Picatinny dust covers. The cast one is known to crack. This is billet. This should have no issues. I've seen other channels have them, like Grand Thumb and a few others. Very cool. Really, really light. You can see there, it's already got the springs installed. I don't know if it normally comes with springs, but when I ordered it from him, he said he would throw some new springs on it because it's probably the ones in my surplus kit are worn out. So very cool. Let's get this stuff installed. This is going to be really, really cool additions to the VZ, this compact VZ58 here. Let's go ahead and make sure it is empty. It is. So we will do the Pikatini cover last since it is. Let's go ahead and verify again just because I like being safe. Yes, you do have to pull the trigger in order to take this down. I won't need that no more. I'm curious. Let's see something here. Is it the same length? Yeah, looks like it. All right, we're gonna throw that in with where the parts kit was. Okay, we'll go ahead and remove the bolt. Set that to the side. Now, if you remember, this pin here, like a cotter pin almost, or safety pin, holds in the cross pin that holds in the bolt release and this mag release. So we will need to push that out. Let me grab a punch here. Not really sure what size is necessary. Can't see what I'm doing here. There we go. Just pulls right out. It should. It's a little tight. Set that to the side. Now here comes the fun part. Let's go from this way here. I don't want it all to come out at once here. Oop, I just realized I'm not even having this stuff on camera. There we go. So all I did was I pushed, once I got the safety cotter pin out, whatever you want to call it, pushed out the pin to about right here. If I can see. Oh, is it out all the way? Should be. And here is the original bolt release and spring. Toss that into the box. I'll go ahead and lubricate this a little. Don't know how tight it's going to be. I'm just going to spray it here. Just get some lubrication on this thing. And try to look around the deal once again. Oh, not even the right spot. With this in place, I'm not going to be able to knock out the pin this way. So I'm going to have to set this aside and do the mag release. So I'm going to go ahead and knock the pin out all the way. Okay, knocked out the pin the rest of the way. Go ahead and remove the mag release. See the springs down there. Where is the new one? Here's the new one. So actually, we're going to need to is it in there? Yeah, it's in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and install this. Can't see, of course. Can't see shit. All right. Got it back in place. Just got to compress it and line everything up. All right. Got the mag release in and got the pin all the way to there. So now we'll just go ahead and install this assembly here. If I can do it without looking around the camera here again. There we go. It is in place. Now, only thing left, of course, is this pin here. If I remember correctly, I just simply squeeze it together with my fingers. There it goes. And there you have it. Let's go ahead and check mag fitment. Let's go ahead and move. Well, I'm working on the firearm here. Awesome. I'm about to work that. In the deal that came with the instructions, it says you might have to work it back and forth. It will loosen up over time. If needed, you can take some sandpaper and just smooth that or file this hole here. But it should be good. It's just like my other one. I'll have to play with it and get it to work. So we'll mess with it. All right, now for the final piece. All right, I went ahead and put some oil just on the top there, let it soak down in there. It's already starting to loosen up, so hell yeah. Let's go ahead and put the bolt back in the gun. There you go. Now, let's go ahead and install this. I'm going to, I don't know if I have any. Is there any grease on this? I'm gonna spray a little ballistol on these real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and see about installing this. Works like the same way like a normal disc cover, as far as I know. All right, it is installed. Now the one difference we have here is we have two of these clamps that go on the side of the receiver. Of course I drop it. This is going to hold down. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a 3mm. Actually, you know what? I think my 3mm is right here. No, it's 2.5. Of course, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Let me grab my 3mm. All right. Just going to just make sure we get this thing threaded correctly. There it goes. So we'll get it like that. And we'll do the other side here. Spray some ballistol on that. Just because I don't like the way that looks. Some lubrication. Now, I don't know what the torque spec or anything like that is on this. Probably should have used some Loctite, but I want it to be removable, right? Because that's how you're going to be able to clean the gun. So, something I have to ask VZ58 USA, where I got this from, what they recommend. And voila. Golly, this thing's nasty. Let me get an oil, let me get a rag, and we'll wipe the sucker down. All right. Check that out, guys. How cool is that? This has turned out to be a really, really fun project. Really cool. Look, I got a little, so when I have my suppressor on there, I got this little muzzle brake I got from a guy on Instagram. Check that out, man. So cool. One thing left. Of course, I'm throwing an EOTech on there. I'm wondering if there's... So, that's what I was afraid of. If I ever want to clean this thing, I have to remove my damn optic. That's kind of a pain in the ass. The only thing I don't really care about this setup is the fact that I have to remove my optic. Of course, it shouldn't really lose zero, I guess, as long as everything went back exactly the same way, right? I guess we'll have to test that, right? We'll have to zero it with the optic, and then we'll zero it with the optic, and then take everything apart like we're going to clean the weapon, and then put everything back together, and then see if it retains zero. That would be a really cool test. I'd really like to see that. Let's go ahead and get this thing. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right there. I guess about as best as good as it's going to get. There you go. Check that out, guys. That is so cool. Thumbnail. Very cool. Well, I guess the only thing left to do is to film a range video, right? Do a range video. We'll do, like I said, we'll zero the optic. We'll shoot it. Take all this apart like we're gonna clean the weapon, throw it all back together, see if it retains zero, see if it goes back the way it should, and test all this stuff out. Got my Pikatini up there we can throw on it, shoot it suppressed, shoot it with this. Very cool, guys. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed. This has been a really fun endeavor, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say here. But get out there and shoot, put something together, learn some stuff. Very cool. Hope you enjoyed.